Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Arnold and tonight we're going to be trance channeling Ascended Master St.Germain and the Ascended Masters for an energy ascension update for the month of April 2025. So we'll see what they have to say. I know that March was a little bit rough for some people. It was a lot of energies coming in and a lot through the heart chakra. So hang in there. Remember to give yourself a pat on the back because St.Germain is showing me how far a lot of you have come, but it's because you're going through so much right now. He's saying to remember what you came from, like look back and look at your journey and see how far you've come since you started your spiritual awakening. And for anyone who is new on their spiritual journey, who is just starting their awakening and they're not sure what it's all about, we do have a workshop that we're offering at the end of April, Spiritual Awakening for Beginners. So how do you know if you're going through a spiritual awakening? It's if everything around you starts not to make sense. So your life, what brought you joy, no longer is bringing you joy. You're not getting that satisfaction that you used to get, like at work or with friends or family. Your relationships seem to not make sense anymore. You feel confused with life. A lot of times this means you're going through a spiritual awakening. It's when your spirit begins to get louder than your ego. So when the ego stops winning, the spirit gets louder, you start your spiritual awakening. So if you're new to this and you want more information on that, I will leave the details in the description below. It's via Zoom, it's online, and it's a 4-hour workshop at the end of April. Okay, so I'm going to get started with the channeling and I'm going to go into trance, so I will see you at the end. Oh yes, welcome. I'm St.Germain. We welcome you all. We are showing our channel that many of you feel so alone at this time and are asking, is my spirit guide with me? And we are saying yes. If you have called them in, then they are with you. If you are here, we are all resonating with you. You are not alone. Even if you cannot feel us, it is about not seeking the proof or evidence of it. Know it without a doubt, and then you will be shown more. It is when you are doubting or questioning or wanting proof or evidence that your spirit guides are with you is when we cannot reach you, because then you are in a state of a third dimension frequency. You are in a state of lacking or missing something. This is taking you back to the ego consciousness. Stop seeking. We would recommend to stop seeking the proof or evidence and know it without a doubt. If you are watching this channel at this time, it means we are already resonating with you. Call in the universe, call in source energy, call in God energy, or a spiritual divine light being of your choice. Someone is asking, St.Germain, how do I know who my spirit guide is? And we would say, who do you resonate with? You pick your friends on planet Earth similar to how you pick your spirit guides while you're playing on planet Earth. We would say, who would you like to play with? Call them in and know it without a doubt that they are with you. And this will give you a sense and a grace of peace within oneself. It is about being internal with your spirit guides. It is about going within. They are not outside of you. Everything is internal. And when you realize that nothing outside of you can change your reality, you will know that it is by going in that you will find everything that you are seeking. The month of April is bringing in frequencies of karmic cycles and karmic debts, but we wish to remind everyone that the karmic belief system is rooted and based in an egoic concept. There are people on planet Earth that believe that I have created karmic debt and therefore I must pay the price. I must do a penance for this and pay the price of my karmic debt. And we wish to inform you that this does not have to be so. You can change your reality in the now moment. You are all at the point where you have access to transmute any dark back to light in this now moment. Remember this when the karmic debts and cycles and belief systems of the old come to the surface and they are tormenting you in your mind. I do not have to do any karmic debt if I change this frequency in this now moment. I do not have to see the past lifetime, or I do not have to create an experience that is so uncomfortable in my reality. I can stand in the now moment and accept it fully, observe it, and surround it with my light in a simple visualization or with a simple intention, and this will transmute it back to light. It is that when you face the dark, know that your light is always the winner. Your light is always going to outshine the dark. It is always going to be a frequency to envelop the dark with and transmute it back to light. It is that love always wins. And when you are looking at something through the eyes of love, through the eyes of God, through the eyes of source energy, it instantly transmutes. There are many that believe that they have to go through so much struggle and stress to get through these karmic debts. And we would say that you do not have to do this. Stand in the now moment, ground yourself, pull your consciousness in so that you have your full essence, and expand it out as if it is thousands of fractals of light frequencies going in all directions, and surround the dark with that light, and this will instantly transmute it. Let go of the belief that you have to keep recreating all this karmic debt. Be in the now moment and command that it change from dark to light in this now moment, and it will be so in your reality because you are a co-creator. Remember your greatness. Remember your truth. Remember your knowing. Remember you all came here as spiritual beings having a human experience. And so as the month of April energies come onto the planet, you will feel an expansion in the heart chakra from these energies. They are coming from all around you. It is coming in all directions, but it is all internal. It is coming up from the depths of your being, from the back of the heart chakra. You may feel an opening. There are many that are having heart palpitations or pains in the chest, and we are reassuring you that there are many going through a heart expansion at this time, and it would cause some uncomfortableness in the heart chakra area. We would recommend, if you have fear around this, to go to a doctor, but when you get to the doctor, if it is an ascension symptom of the heart chakra opening, then the pain will subside as you are in the doctor's office, and then when you leave, it will come back to show you that you're having ascension symptoms as deeper layers of the heart chakra are activating, and you are integrating new frequencies that are coming onto the planet at this time. There are many that are unable to find their footing at this time. They are slipping on the ice. The ice is slippery, and it has been a slippery month. I have been walking down the road on ice, and I'm slipping and falling, and I cannot find my footing. We would be showing our channel that for the month of April, you will begin to get your footing again. The ice will melt and the road will be clear to get your footing and be solid and still in this now moment. There are many that have been not able to meditate or be present in the month of March because of the frequencies coming onto the planet and old energies arising. They have found it difficult to gain their footing and be steady in the now moment. Do not criticize oneself for this. You are all doing the best you can at all times. We are here for you and with you. You are not alone. You will get your footing. There are many on planet Earth that are new to the ascension process, and they are new to the awakening, and they are feeling confused and disorientated. There's nothing you have to do to help them. We would say to be present. You cannot talk someone into a spiritual awakening. The more that you are wanting someone to awaken with you, you will notice it pushes them deeper into the ego. If you are having those around you that are deep asleep in the ego consciousness, allow them to be where they're at. Allow them to sleep peacefully and focus instead on transmuting the frequencies within oneself, and your outer reality will begin to change. We're showing our channel that there is much chaos in the political systems all over the globe at this time, and it will continue to be so as people begin to step into their power and question, is this the type of government system that we would like in our reality? We are now having a voice, and we are not allowing the old systems to shatter us anymore. We are standing up and we are rising up. This will continue to happen on planet Earth, and we must remind everyone that the polarity of what you are is assisting in your spiritual journey. If you did not see the dark, how would you know the light? And so we are commending those who take on the roles of the dark on the planet at this time, as it is motivating many to awaken. This is a game that cannot be played one without the other. In order for one to awaken, they must have the dark to see the polarity of their light. And how do you know what you are if you have nothing to compare it to? This is a game on planet Earth, and it is a game of frequencies. Do not judge someone's game. It is that the political system is shaking things up in your reality so that you can let go of old belief systems. It must come to the surface. There are people in the political system that are wanting to hang on to the old systems, and they are looking at the new generations and not understanding why the new generations are not on board with this. They are believing that they need to teach them, and so they will be getting louder because they are losing grips on reality. Many of them are reaching an older age on their journey on planet Earth, and they are feeling they are losing the grasp of control and the grasp of the old ways, and they are not wanting the new generation to change any of the ways. This is that many things will shift over the next few months. There will be more in the collective that stand in their power and stand in their truth and speak up and rise up. You will rise up as a collective energy. It is that the light will win. We are showing our channel that all is well on planet Earth in our perspective. There are many that are fearing much chaos around you, but we would say to go in and remember you do not have to be a part of the external chaos. It is all internal. Go in and be at peace within oneself. Be in the now moment. We repeatedly say this, as it's the only way home. You must go in order to find your way back. And for the month of April, we would show our channel that in the middle of April, the full moon will shake up some energies, and then you will start to find your footing after the middle of the month. We would say hang in there. You are not alone, and we commend you for your journey. And we are showing our channel that there are many that are feeling hopeless and helpless, and they are giving up. They do not want to move forward, and they are having a difficult time at this point in their ascension journey, in their awakening journey. This is the deepest, darkest I've ever been in. They are shouting from the rooftops, I am not enjoying this. I would like to leave the planet. I want to leave the planet now. And we are showing our channel that they are not alone. It is temporary. This is temporary. Remember, this is temporary. You will make it. You will make it. You will make it. There are parts and aspects of your spirit that are preventing you from leaving the planet. This is the aspect of oneself that we are asking you to tune into. Ask, who is this aspect of myself? What part of myself is staying here on planet Earth and not leaving, and connect with that, because this is the aspect that will get you through the next few weeks. We are with you. You are not alone. Blessings. Okay, so thanks for joining us, and remember, you're not alone. We are all here. This is a community. We're all going through this spiritual awakening together. And when you're at the deepest darkness, which he's showing me, there's a lot of people going through their dark night of the soul, and it's the deepest, darkest that it's ever been. And you're not alone in that. He's showing me there's many people going through it. It's just like, okay, if I can get through this, then more doors will open, more opportunities will come. So instead of focusing on what doors are closing, focus on what doors will be opening after you transmute all this dark back to light. Remember, all you have to do is simply observe it. It's coming to the surface. Like the Kundalini is awakening in a lot of people right now on planet Earth, and she knows what she's doing. So she's bringing everything to the surface. You can sit with the Kundalini energy and ask her questions. Like you can lay down or sit in a quiet place and just ask her questions like, show me how you're working with me. Sometimes in the spiritual awakening, I would take like 10 minutes a day, and I would just sit there and ask the Kundalini energy to do what she needs to do, and then just give me a little bit of a break. So you can ask for a break on your spiritual journey. Like you can, if your ascension symptoms are getting really intense and you're really deep in the dark night of the soul and you're having a really hard time getting through it, you can ask the universe just to pull back a bit and give you a little bit of a break. So what he's showing me is that a lot of people awakening, they want to speed it up. Like, I want to hurry and get to the end. And you already know what the end result is. So the spirit doesn't have any desire to speed through it. It enjoys the journey of it. It's the ego that's telling you, let's speed this up. Because if you speed it up, the ascension symptoms are a little bit more painful, like physically, mentally, emotionally, because you're telling the universe, I want to hurry through this. And so the transmuting gets more intense. So just pull back a little bit, take a rest. It's okay to take a break from your spiritual awakening and allow the Kundalini energy to come in for a few minutes each day, and then just to say that you would like a little bit of a break. If that's where you're at, if you're at your breaking point, then I found that helped with my spiritual awakening. And also, if anybody else has any tips, then put it in the comment section below. It might help some people out so that they don't feel so alone. Okay, so thanks for joining us today, and we will see you next time. Have a great April.